Hello, everybody out there in Twitch land, in YouTube land, and wherever you find yourself today. Welcome to Cakeron's Adventure Gaming. How are you doing? I'm excited. We're going to continue playing Haven Moon today. So let's get over here to the intro page. Hi, everybody. So, something exciting happened to me yesterday. It's kind of cool. Finished Syberia. I was really happy and sad at the same time. You know, it's always disappointing when you finish a game, because when you finish a game, you're excited that you were able to accomplish all the tasks, but then it's kind of bittersweet at the same time because you know that there's nothing left. However, in this case, there is something left, and that is simply the fact that we can continue playing Syberia 2. There is another game that is available. As a matter of fact, there's a third one, Syberia 3, but it's too new and it's kind of, I don't want to say buggy, but the controls are kind of different. There's been a lot of mixed reviews about it, and it's actually a little bit too expensive in my book for what you're getting. It's like a $30 game. I know that might not seem... it's kind of that's up there. That's up there in the price of games, and for something that's getting mixed reviews, it's just not my cup of, I would say cup of tea, but I'm a coffee drinker myself, so it's not my cup of coffee. In any event, we'll begin playing Syberia 2 sometime soon. But for now, you know what we need to play? We need to play Haven Moon. So thanks for coming back. If you're a regular viewer. By all means, I appreciate the fact that everybody can come back and watch these games. I am an adventure gamer. That is what I like to play, is adventure games, adventure quest style games, things with puzzles, and that's what we're here now. We're playing this puzzle game. And we seem to have gotten a lot accomplished, but there's something that needs to happen with the cannon. So, with this thing being lit, I think that I want to... I'm going to put this thing in here. Because it can stay there, but... why does it not do anything when I push the button? I don't know. And that's what's kind of disturbing me. Like, is this a test? Maybe I should take this back. And maybe we should go back to this cannon area and see what's kind of up. What's up with that cannon? And I think if I take this back, as opposed to going to the cannon, I can go back to the hidden bunker type place that we discovered that has the... Hi, Incline! How are you doing, man? It's good to see your, I would say face, but it's good to see your name popping up. Are you having a good morning yourself? You getting ready to head out and do some projects? Because you're into construction, aren't you? I think that's what you said. Either construction or some type of work of that nature. That's what I remember anyways. So in case you didn't know, I actually finished Syberia 1 last night, which was kind of bittersweet. I said that earlier as we began the stream, and I said it as I was finishing up yesterday, that it's always kind of a bittersweet thing when you end a game, you know? You want it to continue, but then again, you also want to solve everything and get to the end. I don't know. And then once you get done with the game, you've got to figure out, what am I going to do now? Senior Cloud Infrastructure Engineer. Wow, man, that's pretty intense. So when I hear the word cloud infrastructure, you're talking about web-based storage servers for individual companies. That's what it kind of sounds like to me. All right, so we came down here and we were able to see all this gold stuff happening. Now, I want to know, why does this one not turn on? See, now this one, the light is not on. Now, I can put this in here, but I think it comes right out. Oh, well, no, but now the light turns on. But when I push this button, nothing is happening. So, I don't get this thing yet. This totally confuses me now. It's a fancy way to say I build servers for my company using Amazon Web Services. Wow. I didn't know Amazon had web services. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if I need to... Alright. Alright, let me go back up here and read this again. Oh, so Incline, you would note this. So tell me about your YouTube streaming experiences. So, I know that you can have copyright issues with music. It's Amazon's answer to Microsoft Azure. Okay. So you can have copyright issues on YouTube with certain music that's being played. So this particular game, this soundtrack is available for purchase, I guess, on CD Baby. It might be on iTunes and things like that nature too. I'm not 100% confident. However, when these videos that I play are uploaded onto YouTube, I get copyright issues. Now, they don't take the video down and they don't turn off the music. However, it's just telling me that somebody is observing how many hits it gets, and they might put, advertisements on my thing. Now, I don't have my YouTube channel set up for monetization yet, but I'm wondering if that is a something that happens often, and whether or not if that's the reason why sometimes people take down the music and just play other background music or things of that nature. Who knows? I don't know. All right, let me reread this because I've got to figure out this Canon business. Since the end of the construction of the facilities, I've spent much more time on Celius. I feel more safe and free here. I brought everything I need. I've got all the equipment necessary to conduct new experiments, and my library contains all of Menra's knowledge. Letting me enjoy hours of peaceful studying, I began research on the cosmos, and I began to explore and spent a lot of time scrutinizing space with a telescope. I think I discovered a zone with interesting properties, a place possibly influenced by time. Maybe I could get there someday after modification to my teleportation system. Fortunately, new events on Menra turned me away from this work. After that, I have decided to settle down here definitely and bring all my remaining belongings, including my stock of gold. Not so long after that, what I feared the most happened. Menra was destroyed, and I was the only survivor of this madness. Alright, so this is where I got the coordinates for the cannon, and that's how I got into the cannon. Feeling lonely and desperate, I then decided to modify the steerable teleporter so it can survey space. I began to modify the steerable teleporter so it can survey space and search for other worlds. It might take years for the device to test all the possible coordinates, but it's my only hope. Yesterday evening, I heard this strange noise coming from the ocean once again, and then I saw two bright lights on the horizon that vanished after a brief amount of time. Tomorrow I'll equip the exploration boat, and I'll try to go where I saw the two lights. So where is this exploration boat? I had it happen once. All that money that was made on the video went to someone else. You may be able to dispute the claim, but that usually takes some time. It might be easier to turn off the music or reach out to the developer on how to license the music so you can use it. Yeah, I don't have my thing set up for monetization anyways, and I don't even have enough viewers to even make monetization worth it at the moment because I'm just getting started. So I'm not really too concerned about it with this particular game. I mean, I'm under the impression that you need to have thousands of viewers to be able to really start making money on monetization. But that's just my 2 cents. All right, so that is how. So he keeps talking about the boat. Tomorrow I'll equip the exploration boat and I'll try to go where I saw the lights. Well, okay, so those are the coordinates to the cannon, which we know about. And I didn't miss anything here, did I? There's nothing laying around. I don't see anything. Okay. So I suppose that we can go back down. I might want to take this with me, because I don't want to forget where I left it. So let me take that with me for the time being. And let's, I don't want to take that boat all the way back. Let's just take the teleporter. I'll remember that the boat is over here. It's not a boat, I'm sorry. It's the, I don't know, the air travel machine, whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's take this back. And then let's go take our coordinates and head on back to the cannon. So the coordinates should already be in place in here. So all I need to do is bring this down to the cannon. Alright. So this will take us to the teleporter where the cannon is. I think we're going this way. Oh yeah, so that's the way to the cannon. Alright, so this is where I am confused just a little bit. So there's okay, that's where you get to there. This is where you come down. And we turned that on. We turned on the beacon. Alright. And there's, generally speaking, nothing else here. Okay. There's the elevator, which we know about, so we can take the elevator. And I don't believe we can go down any. Yeah, we cannot go down any. We can go up, I think a total of 2. So if I go up 1, this takes me to the main floor that I've already been on. Now, by adjusting things on... By adjusting that, have I done something to... Well, I should have done something, because this was the teleporter, and the teleporter got turned on with just a little bit over required, and that was fine. So I had adjusted the levers out here and managed to, nope, not that way, managed to get this steady, even though it's over minimum, yeah, see, minimum of 8. So, and it's steady, it's not fluctuating, so this should be done. Yeah, and it won't even let me do anything to it anymore. So that should be fine. Closing the door does nothing, right? It just closes the door. Okay. So that is all set. So I believe at this point, the only thing that we have left to do is to figure stuff out. out, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the beauty of these games, you know? The beauty of these games is figuring everything out. Now, I cannot go up anymore, can I? Oh, gosh, that would be so amazing. Okay, no, I cannot. All right. So, what we have is... We have... What do we have? Okay, so... We have this massive cannon. We have the room that powers the cannon. I cannot seem to get into here, which, you know, doesn't really concern me too much. He's talking about his boat, but I don't see how the boat will do much of anything. By default, it's set here. I wonder what happens if I enter in the coordinates to any of the So when I push this, nothing happens, right? Yeah, see, I get nothing happening. But I wonder what happens if I point this at... Does this somehow give extra power to something like the telescope? Do I need to point this at the telescope? Do I need to point this somewhere specific? That could be a thing. And the only coordinates that I know of are the coordinates that were in that room. So maybe what I could do is just write down all three coordinates, fire the cannon, and see what happens. This game doesn't have like any save points, so I don't think that I am going to have any problems by like dying or breaking the game or anything of that nature whatsoever. But if it's asking us to enter in coordinates, maybe, just maybe, all I need to do is enter any one of the three coordinates that I have. So let's just go back for a second. I'm going to jot down, because I don't have them written down right in front of me, but I'm going to jot down all three coordinates, enter them in, and then just see what happens. All right? So let's go over here for a second. Whoop. We're going to bring this back up to the house. And just for kicks and giggles, I don't think that I can have it find this. Where's the beacon? It's down here. It'd be just your luck. You'd push a button and suddenly flashes of light and the game would collapse. And then you'd never be able to play it again, right? So we have this beacon here. And I guess the question is, can the telescope find this beacon? And if that's the case, do I need to have the cannon fire over here and somehow power the cannon? So let me just make sure that, is it even possible to find the coordinates to that teleporter? Like, can I power that teleporter somehow? So let's try that. Let's see if we can move the cannon this way. Now, in the past, all of the beacons have been at 0. See, I don't know if that's too high up compared to all of those that seem to be a little bit higher from ground zero of this. But we can try. We can definitely try. So, and I'm not necessarily looking for signal. I'm just looking for the ability to see any type of light. I'm just wondering, can I get the coordinates to this beacon right there? Alright, we still got a ways to go for it to be facing, because right now it's there. I don't think this telescope is going to see that. And for some reason I want to say I may have done that before. But let's continue to bring this down. Is that something that's adjustable? No. Alright, so we are almost there. And I don't see anything, so I could just go down 1 degree at a time. Let's see if I see it. Yeah, see, at this point, I just don't know if that's kind of like too close for it to be to see it. You know, it's like the telescope itself might just be too close. Yeah, I can't. I think the telescope is just not low enough to be able to see that, which is making me wonder if what I'm doing is a thing. Or am I just not quite there yet, you know? Well, I might not be there yet. I might want to continue going just a couple more degrees. It looks like it could go a little more. So let's just... almost, maybe we're getting somewhere. That would be so cool if I could find this. No, I don't want to go up. I want to go down. Alright, I think that's about as far as I would want to go, right? That should be almost pointing right at it. And if I brought this up 90 degrees, am I going to get any kind of signal at all coming from this thing? Am I going to see this thing go up or down? Let's just see, because that's what I'm thinking is if I can find a signal to that one and get those coordinates, that might need to be where I fire the cannon. I mean, that's just a guess, but... So nothing happened there. What happens if we go down one? So I'm not brute forcing this. I actually have a thought. I'm thinking that it's possible that we need to find the energy signal from that master teleporter which is usually found when you're somewhere near the beacon. So that's what I'm thinking right now. And if there is a signal, you're going to see it right here. You're going to see this thing go up, and it hasn't gone up. So I could be just on a wild goose chase. Alright, I'm going to go to 223 and then go this back up. And this is going to be the last time we try it. And then I'm just going to go back and try these other 3 coordinates that we already have. Alright, let's see. Dun 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 dun. Come on. Come on. Give me something. Oh, it's giving me nothing. This is a waste of time. Alright. I'm going to abandon that theory for the moment. We do have a total of 3 coordinates. I doubt we actually use the cannon coordinates. But let's just go and see if entering in... Oh, you know what? I don't need to travel back anywhere. They're right here. These are the coordinates. Alright, so one of them is 000067. And then one of them is 028055. Yeah, I don't have to go back. They're right there. Alright, so... let's go back to the cannon. And what happens if I enter in those... Hey, Pinback. What's going on, my brother? Yeah, man, it is getting better. We can teleport. Woo! Alright, 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 alright. Yeah. Yeah, plot thickens and we have things that we need to do. So that does mean that things are getting better. So let's go back up here. Let's go up to the cannon. Let's enter in some of these coordinates and see if that is something that we need to do. Otherwise, I might need to go back and reread some things about this cannon and how it actually functions. No, I want to go up one more. I have to admit, it's getting better. It's getting better all the time. It can't get no worse. Okay, so let's think here. If I enter in a coordinate, now I don't know why it said 135.20. I'll jot that down. I don't think that really means anything. I could enter that into the telescope and see what happens, but I'll do that at a later point. So let's do the first one we did, and that was 000067. So let's just see what happens. Will this even move? That's the big question, right? Is it powered? Spooky music. Okay, so if I enter this... Alright, so it does move. But what does that mean? I mean, am I firing the cannon? I mean, what am I doing to it? That's a big question. Because if all that button does is move it, what's gonna actually happen? So these are the coordinates to the thing on the laboratory, right? So I'm confuzzled. Okay, so we can point the cannon there. So do I now need to go back there, since that's one of the ones where I can put... Maybe. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe that is it. Okay, let's try that. Let's do that. So the cannon is pointed at the one with the laboratory, and the one with the laboratory does have a place to put my coordinate thing in. So let's just see what happens. Let's just see. Let's see. So what are you doing today, Pinback? You just chilling out? I'm just burning some time before I head out. To do some things. Okay. Alright, so where this is taking me is back to Telescope Island. And, well, I thought I'd sit here and work all day and wish I was on a boat. Maybe have a... I thought I'd sit here and work all day. Maybe have a light snack later. Alright, so let's go here. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to the same place where the cannon is pointed. So the cannon is pointed here. I've got this main telescope pointed here. And it didn't do anything necessarily, but if I come up here and enter in this thing, will something happen? Right, so I'm here. If I put this, will something happen? Oh, something's happening. I did it. I did a thing. Holy moly cannoli. What's happening? We did it. Yay, we did a thing. All right, where are we now? We're in space? Can I... What's this? Wait a minute. What's left of my civilization is now in your hands, and I thank you for saving it. My civilization, which vanished in chaos, made the mistake of forgetting the value of the treasure contained here. I hope that my story will help you avoid making the same mistake. Wait a minute, is this the end of the game? Okay, wait a minute. I'll push that button in a second. This sounds too much like game over, man. Did I do something wrong? Okay, wait a minute. This can't be like, oh, let's just hang out in the infinite world of space for the rest of my life. This cannot be the end of the game. Okay, wait a minute. I can go back. Nope, it might not be game over. Okay, we're going back. No, what? Is that really it? Really? That's really it? Alright, my Twitch stream is like frozen here. I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I can get this to come back. Oh, my internet is down. Hold on, what? Let's go back. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. For some reason, I thought that my internet had dropped. Did the internet go down? I mean, it's still streaming, right? Nothing changed with the stream, right? No, the internet just kind of like did something weird on my my viewing computer, but I don't think it did anything there. All right, I'm very disappointed with the end of this game. I mean, I know that I figured some stuff out. Everything was fine on this end except for having to watch that ending. That ending really did suck. It sucked. Maybe the guy just didn't have enough time to well, in reality, the witness, yeah, that's a bold statement from the witness saying that the ending didn't make sense. I know. And it almost makes me, you know, wonder, like, how did I just randomly guess that that was, because there was another one that had some things. I don't know. Let's see what happens. There's the problem right there, man. It was made on a Mac. That's why. It was made on a Mac. I don't think I can undo. Let's just see what happens when I load the game up. Is it going to take me anywhere new? Is it going to take me back to the very beginning? What's going to happen? No, I've got everything turned on, so nothing has been, okay, alright, so everything is here. So, let's try this one. Let's try the 028055. Let's do that. So, what do I need to do? Let's go back to the cannon. Hold on, maybe we're not done. Maybe we're not done. So, maybe there are multiple endings. Let's just see what happens here. Let's just see. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to go up, and then we are going to fire this cannon at the house. All right. Pin back. Let's see what happens. Let's see if there's another ending. I hope that wasn't the only ending, because that was a sucky ending. That really was. That had no resolution at all. It was just like, welcome to my world. My planet's destroyed. Now you can just float in space for the rest of your life. Dumb. Dumb, da-dum, dumb, dumb. All right, the other one was 028. Whoop. And then 055. Alright, so we're going to move the cannon this way. Alright, so we've got it facing there. So let's go down. Pinback, you left me. No. Go down. Down, 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 down. Alright. Alright, so let's go back. And then we shall point this at the house and then go over and see what the key does in that place. And those are the only two places where we see the key. But how come, like, there's so many questions? Like, where's this boat? I mean, it clearly seemed like there was a boat that I was going to be able to go on, to go underwater or do something like that. So where's the boat? How come I can't see the boat? You know? And maybe I should just point it at the cannon itself. What happens if I point it at the cannon? Does that do something? Who knows? All right, let's see what happens here. And it's loading. It didn't quite do that before, but... Alright, so... we go down here. Whoops. And we go into this sphere. And we place it in here. So the cannon is going to give us some extra power, right? So what does this do? If I push this one and then push this button, what happens? All right, so we got something happening here too. Two possible endings so far. Well, hopefully this isn't an ending. See, in my opinion, that shouldn't have said it was an ending. It should have said something else. So what is this? Is this like the bad ending? Like we're trapped in hell? What the heck? Alright, this is even worse ending than the last one. Okay, this is even worse than the last one. What does this say? Chaos and desolation. Here is what's left of Menra. Okay, but how do I get back? So is this like the bad ending? This sucks. Alright, developers, you did not know how to end a game. At all. In my precious opinion, this is not good at all. Horrible. Horrible. It's actually saying the end. So dumb. So dumb. We have one last thing to do, but I don't think it's gonna mean anything. So the only other coordinate that I have is this coordinate, right? So if I take this back to the cannon and point it at the cannon, will it do anything at all? is the question. Now, there's no place to put my key, so I don't know what this is going to do. Am I just going to blow up the world if I do this? Let's see. Let's see. Because it's like, where did he go? Right? I mean, he had to have gone somewhere. Alright. So we have 317. Let's go back all the way up. Up, 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 up. Just gonna blow everything up. You know, I wouldn't necessarily think so. Excuse me. So we don't have anything specifically happening, but we don't have a place to put the this thing anywhere in here. So I'm wondering if those are the only two endings we've got. Very well might be. I'll push the button down there, but that doesn't seem like it's anything special, you know? Other than the fact that then this one was in here. So if I push this, is anything gonna happen? Or is it just taking me back? It's probably just taking me back. Alright, so all that did was take me back. And what happens if I enter in the coordinates 135.20 up here? Because that's where the cannon was sitting at the moment. When we first got up there, this cannon was at 135.20. Just curious. Yeah, there's nothing there. All right, folks. I am going to call this at an end. I might do research and find out if there are other endings. And if there are, we can go from there and see what the deal is. But in the meantime, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed with that one. I wasn't disappointed with Siberia's ending, but this one I'm very disappointed because it just seemed like it got to a place where there was no closure. I mean, yes, the moon and his civilization blew up, but where did this guy go? It can't end that way. Where's this boat that they're talking about? And if there was a boat, why did you have all of these things that you could look like you could walk down into a boat and do some things? I don't know. There's just too many unanswered questions at the end of this game specifically. So I enjoyed playing it, but I'm very dissatisfied with the ending. So for what it's worth, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. And until next time, you have an awesome day.